Welcome, and thank you for joining CDEL tonight. My name is Teresa Jaffe, and I am the president of the CDEL Governing Board of Directors. I'm excited to start this evening by officially kicking off CDEL's 40th anniversary. CDEL was founded in 1982 by the Young Lawyers section of the Chicago Bar Association as the legal clinic for the disabled. We officially opened our doors in 1984 and have been committed to serving clients and promoting pro bono volunteerism ever since. In honor of CDEL's 40th anniversary, we have a number of special events and reflections happening tonight and throughout the year. So tonight, you'll find CDEL's history displayed all throughout the room and on the screens. And you are also the very first to view CDEL's 40th anniversary video. As we look back on how far we've come, we are also looking forward to CDEL's future and ensuring its success for another 40 years. CDEL is currently in its second year of a strategic plan that is focused on both deepening and expanding CDEL's work. The funds we raise tonight will support CDEL's programs and are vital to our success. I'm also very proud to announce that this year, CDEL, with the support of our dedicated governing board, is launching our very first major gifts campaign with a goal of raising $1.5 million to cement our future. We look forward to sharing more about this in the coming weeks. Thank you for joining us tonight, and please enjoy the following video that tells the CDEL story.
My name is Caroline Manley, and I'm the Executive Director at the Center for Disability and Elder Law. When CDEL initially opened its doors, there were just a couple people who were actual staff members of CDEL.
I think we had 2 part-time people on staff. We had a vision that there would be people who wanted to help, and it came into fruition.
CDEL formed as a result of a needs analysis study that was done by the Disability Law Committee of the Young Lawyers section of the Chicago Bar Association. There was an unmet need for providing pro bono legal services to low-income persons with disabilities. And in October of 1982, they organized what we would call the Legal Clinic for the Disabled. We had negotiated with Rehab Institute of Chicago to get space. So that got us a nice kickstart.
By the end of 2024, we are going to have served over 54,000 people. And that's a source of great pride.
I'm so proud of where we started. It's heartening to see all this come together over the 40 years. To many people, we are in the best position, I think, that we've ever been.
One of CDEL's true strengths is our community. And community means so much. It means the community of the law firms and corporations that answer our call when we say, we need help, we need a pro bono partner for a trial or for a large workshop. Community means our community partners who host our programs and who welcome us in, advertise our services, and connect us to our clients. And community also means our incredible board of directors and young professionals board, people who are dedicated to the success of CDEL to make sure that we are financially stable and strong so that our staff members can focus on serving our clients.
Without CDEL, I probably wouldn't have gained the strength that I needed to gain to be the father that I am for my children right now.
CDEL was a life changer for me. It actually let me know that there are people that were born to help people.
CDEL welcomes, helps, supports, and gives you the courage to know that you're going to look out and everything's going to be okay.
They kept me in the loop. When they said they would call, they called. It was unbelievable. It was a godsend, another answer to a prayer.
Our clients are our partners in this work, and our legal advocates have a very special skill. And when we partner our clients with that special skill, we're able to make real, meaningful change in their life. And what you see is you see 2 people working together to get to a solution.
I would strongly encourage everybody who wants to volunteer for CDEL.
Pro bono legal services are incredibly important because we as attorneys, as members of a legal profession, have an obligation to pursue justice. And if you have unrepresented litigants, you're not going to be able to work toward justice and making sure that everybody's needs and rights are protected.
CDEL's work is important because of who we impact, individuals marginalized by disability and age, but also intersecting identities of race, gender.
The services they provide are very needed. It's especially important because we're an LGBT community center, that CDEL is very LGBTQ affirming.
Providing services in the language of a client, it is so important, and no one will ever know what that means unless they experience that.
Es muy importante de verdad, sin ustedes yo creo que para mí hubiera sido muy difícil.
The number of our homeowners, our senior homeowners, who have been preserved because of the work that CDEL does for our community is just, you cannot put a price tag on that.
CDEL has an incredible staff, and part of what they do is make magic happen. We have volunteers who come to events and they have a seamless and perfect experience. And we have clients who leave happy with documents that they've long wanted. But that doesn't just happen easily. That happens with a lot of planning, a lot of dedication, and a lot of really smart people who make CDEL run seamlessly every single day of the year. Our work matters. It changes lives, it gives people hope, and we're not going to stop. We're going to keep going. We can always be improving, we can always learn more, we can always serve more people, and we can always bring new volunteers into the fold.
CDEL's got an amazing team. These are really integral people in the overall pro bono and legal aid community who are doing great work for their clients, doing great work for our community, and making access to justice real for everyone. It's a pleasure to work with them. We consider them one of our most important partners.
I'm proud of CDEL, and I expect them to continue to be a staple here in the Chicagoland area.
We're excited to congratulate CDEL for the 40-year anniversary and look forward to 40 more and many more than that.
Good evening, and thank you for being with us tonight to celebrate our 2024 award winners and CDEL's 40th anniversary. My name is Terry Aaron, and I am the chair for this year's event. Tonight would not be possible without the support of our many partners and friends. Baker McKenzie is an incredibly generous host, and we are thrilled to once again be gathered in this gorgeous space. I would also like to thank all of the sponsors who made tonight possible. For 4 decades, the Center for Disability and Other Law has provided free legal assistance to low-income seniors and people with disabilities throughout Cook County. In 2023 alone, CDEL closed over 3,000 files, primarily serving clients with housing, end-of-life, guardianship, and consumer matters. CDEL's internal team is made up of 20 staff members, but the organization is able to serve so many due to the incredible network of volunteers. Tonight, we are here to honor the 2024 award winners who exemplify excellence in service to CDEL. The volunteers of the year are Encore Bagchi of WePro and Bob Goldman of Accenture US. The partner of the year is Jenner & Block, and the Impact Award winner is Cook County Board President Tony Preckwinkle. Every year, this event reminds me about the incredible importance of legal representation and the need for all people to have access to lawyers. As you learn about CDEL throughout the evening, please know that everyone can play a role in ensuring that CDEL's work continues by volunteering and contributing financial support. Tonight, you will hear from our award winners and the clients that they have impacted in their own words. For the next 10 minutes, please join me in watching the inspiring stories, and thank you for joining us.
I'm Bob Goldman. I am a lawyer at Accenture here in Chicago. Accenture has a lot of different pro bono opportunities, and my colleague Encore Bagchi recommended I and others consider CDEL. I jumped at the chance to work with Encore as not just a colleague, but a friend.
Volunteering at CDEL has certainly given me more exposure to the issues that folks in my community, lower income individuals, are facing on a day-to-day basis in this area.
We work closely with CDEL. They do all the legwork of setting up different people for the monthly clinic. CDEL makes this so easy for us. It has a support there so the lawyers are able to do things that are maybe outside of their comfort zone, and maybe actually we're learning something about the law and about an area that we're not accustomed to.
I don't think I could have gotten a better service if I had paid for it, in this area. I commend them for volunteering their service to do such great work.
Mr. Hall is such an incredible person.
He brightens a room when he comes in. I don't know if you've ever met him. First, you're not aware that he is visually impaired when you're speaking with him, and he's been through a lot. And you wouldn't know it when you talk to him because he is such a positive person and he has so many great stories.
I called CDEL because my wife recently passed last year in February. We had a bank account that somehow during administration changes of the bank, my name was no longer on it, but it was an account that we only used for miscellaneous items, so I never used it anyway while she was alive, so didn't think it was important. I'm dealing with the death of my wife. I didn't have to struggle with trying to find a way to take care of legal affairs that needed taken care of, and it took a lot of stress off of me.
He wanted to make a claim to receive the proceeds from the account, and so we helped him prepare a small estate affidavit to help him be able to access that money. It was terrific. I really appreciated that we were able to help him in that way.
I was surprised that there were people that were right down in this area that I didn't have to walk any further than like 5 blocks. And I like walking anyway, so.
I do think it's a real benefit to people like Mr. Hall that CDEL offers these clinics throughout Chicago, including here in Uptown, where it's a central place for people to be able to easily access.
For me, interacting with clients in person, that's probably the most satisfying and fulfilling aspect of the work we do here, because it gives you the opportunity to have a real connection with somebody, and something that a lawyer might see as fairly straightforward, completing a document, putting information into a form, is something that I think is truly helpful for others. It makes me feel good about the work I'm doing. It just brings a different aspect to the legal services that I provide.
CDEL has made it easy for us. Even though this isn't the area that I'm an expert in, I still feel really comfortable. So it's great to be part of that. And if you're looking for a pro bono opportunity, I give CDEL a call.
Jenner & Block's commitment to pro bono is real. It's not just something that they say. One concrete example of that is that in January 2021, Jenner committed over 5 years, $250 million of free legal services to the community.
Jenner has interacted with CDEL in a wide range of ways, from the small workshops, signing power of attorneys, to full-on trials, what we did in Mr. Miranda's case. And I think that really shows the commitment both at Jenner and both at CDEL that, there is no project too big, no project too small, no work with the communities that we can't do.
Jenner & Block has a deep and long-standing commitment to pro bono work, and part of our pro bono commitment is partnering with legal aid organizations around the Chicago area to assist them in their most complex litigation matters, especially cases that are going to trial. Mr. Miranda's case was about a situation where Mr. Miranda was taken advantage of by one of his extended family members.
He, without any interpreters present, was asked to sign legal documents that he did not understand, and as we argued, under duress, he signed a quitclaim deed giving away half of his house completely unknowingly.
The partnership between CDEL and Jenner & Block is one of pro bono work that they agreed to help us with in this case. When we have more complex cases, such as ones that have to go to trial, we often rely on the assistance of larger firms such as Jenner, donating their time and their skills, along with resources to help us move forward cases that we wouldn't otherwise be able to do.
Jenner was happy to bring resources. That included things like paying for interpreters to come to meetings.
Without the interpreters, we would have missed on major important details, and
we were able to use the assistance of both ASL interpreters and the certified deaf interpreters because of the high-level needs that our client had in terms of communication.
The CDEL lawyers did an amazing job of setting us up for success, really helping us through the entire process as we transitioned into the case. We had never met Mr. Miranda before. I personally didn't know anything about the deaf community. We didn't know about some of the issues that Mr. Miranda experienced in his everyday life. And CDEL lawyers were extremely helpful in helping us with that transition as we got up to speed on the case.
It was very easy to dive in and understand the facts of the case and to check in with Stephanie and ask, what do you think about this or here? And it really was a partnership.
I would strongly encourage any of my partners or associates to partner with CDEL on future pro bono cases. Not only is the work extremely rewarding and the clients are desperately in need of support and services, but the people are great to work with as well. Stephanie, Lisette, it's a great community, very collegial to work with the CDEL lawyers.
CDEL is a wonderful organization. I have been so happy to work with them. To work with an organization that essentially dedicates themselves to just helping people all day is amazing.
You know, you hear different things in today's world. You got different politicians, all of them saying different things. You're so busy with your everyday life, you don't know what the truth is. But the truth is there's a lot of help out there. You just got to know how to get to it. And there's a lot of people that want to help you.
Well, this is an interesting moment, you know, in American history because a lot of people are dependent on government programs, whether it's Social Security or Medicare or Medicaid or subsidies from the Farm Bureau. There's a lot of cynicism about government and the good that government can do. I think it's really incumbent upon those of us who hold elective office, not only to educate the public about the issues, but also to educate the public about the importance of effective, efficient government. One of the things I've tried to do, particularly in this job, is to make the case that not only is the work that we're doing important, but the public needs to understand that work. And that's always been a challenge. I spent my first 10 years of my working life were as a teacher. I came into office when I was an alderman in 1991, knowing that I had an opportunity as a result of my elective office to be helpful to people in a variety of ways. And I became an advocate in the City Council for affordable housing. I was the co-sponsor of a number of the affordable housing bills. So both at the citywide level through affordable housing legislation and my own work directly in my ward, I had a commitment to affordable housing. And I brought that commitment to this job. In the midst of the COVID pandemic, a lot of people found themselves in pretty desperate financial straits, facing eviction or foreclosure. And so we got together with the actors in eviction court to try to put together a program to assist people who were facing financial difficulty.
The early resolution program really saved my life. I had never heard of it before. Thank God that it exists. I was working from 6 o'clock in the morning to 12 o'clock at night every day. I've always worked. It's just who I am. The one common thing that all my friends say, that it's my time, because you've helped all of us. I love helping people, animals, people. If I could treat them kindly, then they could have hope and that could spark up a whole nother lifestyle for them. Yeah, that's who I am. And unfortunately, I got sick. And by me needing a kidney and losing my eyesight, because I'm legally blind, I could not work anymore. So, as consequently, by me not working, I fell behind on my bills. I did not know what I was going to do. So I was literally in the hospital about to die thinking that I was going to get evicted. And between early resolution program, Dana, my attorney, and my friends, that really sustained me until I could get my disability. It's a big difference. Other than that, I would have been on the street.
I think CLAD is a good example of the importance of partnerships. Government can't do everything, and we count on not-for-profit organizations to help us weave together the social safety net. And organizations like CDEL help particular parts of our population address their concerns and needs. And so, you know, I'm grateful for the good work that's done by all of our partners in CLAD, and particularly this work.
So I just wanted to like to thank Tony, Preckwinkle, CDEL and their programming. Not only did they help me with my rent assistance, but I have been so lucky to find out they're helping so many other people in so many different ways. So thanks again.
I think elective office is the highest honor that people can bestow upon their leaders. So I've been blessed for almost 35 years to be an elected official in a democracy, and I'm proud of that fact and grateful.